I think there's a couple different ways to think about what need is in the community. I mean, I definitely think there are the big topics. There's like homelessness and poverty and racial disparity and hunger. And I think those are things that we immediately identify as we can point to as like, these are the issues in my community. With young people, I often also just ask them, what needs do you have as an individual? Because often those things are like little micro representations of things that are much bigger. So we always start with a conversation. We ask, how do we define our community? Is it just the people in the circle? Is it our school? Is it our home community? What if we have different home communities? So I think that first, by defining what we mean by community, and then asking not just what are the needs, because some of those things like homelessness and poverty, and they feel very insurmountable. So I like to find needs that feel both urgent, but also where we can have some level of impact that won't feel tiny, like a drop in the bucket. So especially with my work with young girls, I think often the needs that we think about are really ways to connect with our community. That is a need, the need to connect. So we've worked with the Women's Center to do that. There's a need for just more conversation amongst generations, amongst demographic groups. So we don't have a recipe for it. I think we just talk a lot about what our community is, what the big needs are, what the things are that we can realistically tackle, and then what we want our impact to be at the end of the day.